What's up, beautiful people? Today we're going to be checking out Charlie Kirk destroys 100 gender believing student.
You guys think? I just want to hear your guys' points. Like, why you guys
which
think
one?
There are only two genders.
How many genders do you think there are?
Charlie Kirk seems very tired of hearing all this. I'll take it back.
There are only two genders.
How many genders do you think there are?
I mean, I think it is a very upcoming fluid. I mean, my best friend is asexual and transgender, and I personally think that's a very fluid term. I think sex is very concrete, but I guess I just want to know, are you guys saying that if someone were to claim that they were a gender that did not confined to being female and male, are you saying that that's inherently wrong?
I'll say there's only two genders. Gender and sex are directly related, and if someone claims a different gender, they're very confused. And your chromosomal structure should dictate your gender.
Okay.
Interesting.
But if you were to put a number, I say two genders, how many, don't you think we should have a number? To say it's fluid, isn't that kind of concerning? What if it's 60 or?
I guess, I don't know. I mean, personally, in my mind, it's I guess I just don't understand how someone who could tell other people.
I'm not telling anyone anything. I'm making a biological observation.
Well, I think sex is different from gender. I think those two. I think.
Why would you think that?
I think you're born a sex, and the sex is based off of the biological.
Sure. But what makes you think that?
I think it's not only how I've grown up, but I've also I went to an all-girls school, and so I experienced the idea.
Well, you said all girls. What makes you think they're girls? What makes them girls?
Well, that's the thing, is that we've had a couple people who obviously recently have started to claim that they don't.
It seems her beliefs are mostly of emotions and should I say societal impositions, because when they ask her the question, she's like, oh, my friends, when I went to school, well, what is the objective reality would be the question. What do you think the objective reality is? Not the emotions and what people tell you and what you've seen happen. Yeah.
Identify as a girl.
So I could attend your school you grew up in? Would that be okay?
I mean, claiming, I guess it's it's hard because I guess it's hard for people who don't necessarily feel for me, I feel I was born a female. I identify as female. It's hard for me to judge other people who maybe.
But if I said I identified as a female, you'd be cool if I went to your school you grew up with?
Well, I mean, yes.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
I personally would.
Even though my chromosomal structure is XY, not XX?
Totally.
So you think so I should be allowed in your locker room then?
I mean, personally, I think that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So 13-year-old girls with 13-year-old guys, perfectly cool.
But you're not a guy. You're a girl if you identify as a girl.
Well, maybe.
I'm sorry, I had no plans of stopping this video. I wanted to go all the way through, but how can I hear that and not laugh? That was funny. So wait, Matt Walsh, as he is right now, if he says I'm a girl, he can be in a girl's room or in a girl's school and in a girl's washroom and in a girl's locker room just because he said he's a girl. Well, okay.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm a guy. Why are you assuming my gender? Do you see where things can get into utter and total chaos and confusion rather quickly?
Shouldn't have stopped.
I guess
should have gone your way.
See, here's the problem is I will definitively say there's two genders, and the opposition, they can't come to a number. And that's rather biologically inconsistent and concerning.
She found out the very hard way. Hopefully she's learned a thing or two from what Charlie Kirk said. Yeah. And this is not a thing of people can be what they want to be. It's a thing of impeding on other people's freedom. I think that's what Charlie Kirk is advocating for. I'm not sure. But let me know what you think about that video. It's quite funny. She came to make her point or defend the point, and she quickly found out. That's one of the cases of fuck around and find out. Oh, that was funny. How many genders do we have? And she couldn't respond. Well, how many do we have? People are saying 73, others are saying 152. You watching me, how many do we have? You need to put a number, we need to put a number. And also, how many pronouns do we have? Let's line it up. The same way he and she, put all the pronouns together. Let's start cramming it. Since we have to accept everybody, let's start cramming the pronouns now, This is the end of this video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace. I made this bed on my own.